Alright, g'day all. What we're going to do today is clean the engine bay of this 1991 Holden station wagon. It hasn't been cleaned at all for that period of time. So we're going to use the touchless system. So what we're going to use is the tyre foam. Spray that in there and we'll document it and see how it turns out. So I've just sprayed it all on there. We'll let it sit. I'll come back and see the end results. What we've got underneath is some cardboard. See what drips onto that. See how successful it is. Right, so that's the end result we've got. It looks pretty good, it looks clean. But what we will do is finish it off with wiping over those flat surfaces. We'll see what it comes up looks like. So with the spray, what I mean by the flat surfaces, I've just highlighted there all the areas in red, highlighted in red. The spray actually got in there and did the work. It did loosen it off. However, the dirt didn't move. It just stayed in the one spot. So what we will have to do is go in and wipe all that if we want to remove it. The areas in green, which is mostly all the plastic and all of the hoses, that reacted very well to that spray, and it come up in a nice gloss finish. So does it work? Kind of. Right, so then result of wiping it down. So the tyre foam does loosen off all the dirt, but on something like this, you need to wipe it down. So what we'll do now is we'll just reverse this car back if the engine starts, and see if there's anything left behind on the cardboard that we left underneath it. So the engine bay, after wipe down, as you can see there in the highlighted red areas there, it does come off quite well with the cloth. However, you'd really need to get in there, in and around into the tight spaces. You can see there's still some dirt left behind there around the bolts. So you really do have to get in there and get that out. And there's also areas that require much more attention. There's still a lot of dirt in there, and that's right down towards the bottom of the engine bay. That area is quite dirty, especially in and around the sump and around those places there. That just needs to grease. So that the tyre foam is not going to get that out in any effective means. So what we're going to do is revisit that and hit it with something a bit more heavy duty and try and clean it out. So to be continued. Yeah, so we have got some deposits on the cardboard there, not a great deal though. It worked well on the plastic components and on the, like I said before, you do need to wipe it down on something that dirty. So, does it work? Kind of. So my conclusion, tyre foam, good for the engine bay, not so much for removing heavy duty grease and grime. So if your engine bay isn't that dirty and you just need a quick top up, and it's really good on the plastics and all the hoses, that's fine. Anything requiring heavy duty work, let's look at something else. So stay tuned for our next results.